visuals and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more wrestling predictions where this weekend it is the King and the Queen of the Ring over in Jeddah? Over somewhere hot. Well, it's not over in the UK at the minute quite now. Over somewhere very hotter for more of the time. We do have some more wrestling predictions. Like I said, it is for the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. But we do have some title defenses and whatnot. And I am recording these with predictions inside of the predictions because we haven't got to the finals of the male bracket and the female bracket. It's still to be determined who's going to be in the finals and whatnot. But I've got a busy week ahead with work and other shit. I want to try and get to the bank holiday weekend as free as I possibly can so I can chill and watch this and watch the FA Cup final and all that carry on. Just have not much to do and obviously visit girlfriend as well. I've got to get that in there. So I'm going to predict who's going to be in the finals and who's going to win the finals without it being determined yet. Or I might just predict the winner because I think I know who the winners are going to be anyway. But here we go, visuals. And I want to know yours as well, sorry, in the comments below. Let me know your predictions. I'm very much looking forward to this. The Logan-Cody match is definitely going to be fun and interesting. I'm very much looking forward to that. But like I said, there are still editions of Raw and one more Raw and one more SmackDown still to air. So stuff may change. This is a very early predictions. I probably am rushing it again now they're too early. But I've got to do what I've got to do. So here we go, visuals. My predictions for WWE King and Queen of the Ring 2024. Let's go. Start off with the actual King and Queen of the Ring. We'll start off with the King. I feel like I'm fairly confident the finalists will be Gunther, who's got Jey Uso, does he not? And the other finalists will be... Randy's got a tough match on his hands. Yeah, it's going to be Randy Orton still. It's going to be, despite bloodline shenanigans and whatnot, be Randy. And I feel like it'll be Gunther. I feel like this is just a notch in his belt, another thingy. And like a lot of people have been saying, it shouldn't be like another little gimmick. I just come up with a crown and we don't do anything about it. I feel like he will elevate what it means to be the King of the Ring and whatnot. So I'm going to say it now. Gunther is going to be our new King of the Ring. The women's a little bit trickier to decide. We saw what happened with Nia Jackson's stuff. She obviously made it through via disqualification against Jade. We got Io Sky left. Of course, Bianca Belair's taken on Nia Jackson in the next round. For me, this one's nice and simple, but I don't know if this is another one where I'm just being really, really biased. I feel like it's going to be Bianca Belair. I feel like there might be Io Sky in the final as well, just because that will make for a great final. But ultimately, whoever's meeting Bianca in the final, because I think Bianca will go through, I think Bianca's winning. She's phenomenal, she's amazing, and just like Gunther, she will elevate what it means to be Queen of the Ring. It won't be some shitty little gimmick that they do nothing with. Bianca being as amazing and badass she is, she will elevate what it means. At least I hope so anyway. So we're going to say Bianca Belair will be our Queen of the Ring. We'll go on to the Intercontinental Championship now. Well, the fight for the Intercontinental Championship, the triple threat between Big Bronson Reed against Chad Gable and, of course, the defending champion, Sami Zayn, which has been... How do we feel about Sami Zayn's Intercontinental reign so far? It's been good, and as much as I like Bronson, I kind of feel like he's just sort of there. I think I would have much preferred this story, this feud, just to have been between Chad and Sami, with eventually, whenever they do it, Chad taking that title away from Sami and having that sort of story envelop and see where that goes. Like I said, I do really like Bronson Reed. He's awesome. He's great. He's a really good big guy. But I feel like it would have been better with just Chad and Sami. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments below. But as to who comes out on top is a tough decision. I don't think Bronson will do it. I don't think I don't know if the WWE are in a hurry to put a title around him or if what they want to do with him. There's definitely something boiling with Chad there going forward. He's going to get his hands on something very, very soon. But do we take the title away from Sami not that far out and not that far removed from WrestleMania? I don't know. I don't think so. It would feel like a very weak title reign. So I'm going to stick with Sami. Sami Zayn will pick up the victory, pinning Bronson. Yeah, we'll say that. So we'll go for Becky Lynch against Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship in a very interesting feud. Obviously, Liv's had a few points to say about this and whatnot, saying she never really lost the title and all this kind of stuff. She never got a fair rematch and all that. And Liv sort of playing this very much bad guy, but kind of anti sort of good guy. Like she left Becky in the ring a couple of weeks back on Raw. They got surrounded by Damage Control, didn't they? But once again, I don't think, as much as Becky didn't necessarily, obviously, I know she earned the title, but it was relinquished by Rhea because of her injury and whatnot. Becky's still bound to keep it, isn't she, for a while? I would love to see the title around Liv and then have a Liv Rhea story when Rhea... But I suppose you can have a Liv Rhea story when Rhea's back without the title being involved. You can still have that storyline going forward, and it will end with Rhea reclaiming her title back off whoever it is at the time that's got it, probably Becky Lynch. Oh yeah, so I'm going to say Liv puts up a fantastic performance. It'll be a great match, but Becky's still going to leave as champion. Last but not least, the WWE Undisputed Championship against, Logan changed his mind, didn't he? Where the fuck's my predictions gone? Logan changed his mind, didn't he? It was champion versus champion, winner takes all. But obviously Logan had that carry on SmackDown saying, listen, I never said that it was going to be for my title and whatnot, which is a good out, to be fair, because I don't think Logan should lose his United States Championship anytime soon. I know he's the big poster child for SummerSlam over in Ohio, where he's from. And obviously we're not going to let Cody lose to Logan Paul, are we? I think it'll be a great match. I think it'll be a couple of decent close counts and whatnot. But surely Cody's winning this anyway. Cody's going to continue a winning streak until eventually he does obviously lose that title, whenever or wherever that may be, and to who we don't know yet. But yeah, it's going to be an awesome match. It's another one where people are going to be, I assume, shocked by Logan. Like, oh my God, Logan's a decent wrestler still. He's still pulling out all this stuff. The Saudis, I think it's Saudi, right? Wherever it is. They absolutely adore him over there. They're always chanting. They're always a decent crowd for when he rocks up and stuff. Cody will also get a big reception. He always does. But champion versus champion would have been a bit more interesting, but a bit more hard to book because you would have had to have some sort of maybe DQ finish or an undisclosed finish, so both people can keep their titles. I don't think you wouldn't have chucked 2 titles on Cody just yet. You wouldn't have taken Logan's United States title away from him when he's doing what I think anyway, even though he's not there constantly, but doing some great work with the United States title. Seeing him on the podcast and that, it's always there, laying out and whatnot. But yeah, Cody's going to pick up the victory here. Logan will lose what will be his second attempt for this particular title. Obviously he fought Roman, now fought Cody, so he's getting in these big title pictures quite quick. But yeah, Cody's going to retire. Cody's going to retain. There we go, visuals. That is my predictions for WWE King and Queen of the Ring 2024. Hopefully you all have a great time watching the show. I don't know what time it starts in the UK. It's usually a decent sort of time, like a 6-7 kind of thing. I don't know if the Americans have a bigger time. I don't know what the time difference is between the Americans and the people over there. But anyway, visuals, that's my predictions. But more importantly, what's your predictions? I want to see them down in the comments below. And visuals, have a fun weekend. Have a fun watch along, even though you're not watching along with me. Zanti Zap or somebody will be obviously having a watch along with them. Thank you for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. We'll keep being you and keep on keeping on.